He got his first parole hearing at 11 years. When you do a 30-year sentence, you get a parole hearing.
Okay.
Well, at 11 years, he got his first parole hearing because he's supposed to be let out in 20. Okay. And instead of leaving him out in 20 years, they come out with that Starbuck murder book.
Okay.
They come out with the Starbuck murder book to shake the county up about him getting out.
Okay.
And so when they illegally kept him locked up, the county didn't care because they didn't want some mass murderer getting out of prison. But what they did was they dealt the cards from the bottom of the deck. You know, instead of upholding the law, the county broke the law, and they've kept them locked up ever since.
Right.
You know, so, now we've been going through this thing with the movie people. David one time worked with them a little bit, and they interviewed me and that about, and everybody you talk to just goes, well, Chester's not the killer. He didn't do it. I mean, we know there's 2 or 3 that did it, but we know he's not the killer. What do you?
From what my brother had told me before he died.
Harold?
Let me start. Just say your name and then just tell your story.
My name is Alice Ohm.
Your maiden name was?
My name was Wrona.
Wrona, okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
My brother was Harold Smokey Wrona. And before he died in 2005, he started talking about prisons and whatnot. It wasn't until Chester must have came up for parole around then, somewhere around then, that I started asking him questions, and I was really shocked when I got some of the answers. This was actually the husbands put up the money for him.
All 3 of them?
Yes, all 3 had to be killed. One couldn't live. They had to all be killed. One was in a very bitter fight. He wanted a divorce from his wife, and she wasn't giving it, so he had planned this. And my brother got $25,000.
Your brother did?
Yes.
For the murders?
He's one of the killers, yes.
Okay.
I asked how many people were involved. He says he knows of 18 people and possibly 21.
Yeah.
This was planned in a prison, which was Pontiac Prison he was in. And then he got acquitted after this. Okay, it was 1958-59. He got acquitted. When this happened, I suspected my brother, but I didn't know, okay? And one of the things when Chester was taken to Statesville, there was a house that burned out at Utica. Now, I think the killing actually was in that house.
Over by the park?
Yes.
The old Gorman house?
Yes. I didn't know who owned it. And everything that he told me pertained to that there, and I guess I was guessing, right. But he was also letting me know. And then I asked him if any women were involved. And he looked at me, and he didn't say yes, he didn't say no, but he told me that women kill worse than men, which was a shock to me. Okay, I just can't place a woman doing something like this, but eventually they must. In 2005, he was very sick with cancer. He had it in 3 places. His left leg, his right arm, and his breast. And he was very talkative about prisons. He did altogether 13 killings and never was up for murder for any of them. He told me that Chester absolutely killed no one. Not in prison, not out of prison. And I've known the family since I was about 10 or 11 years old. Family's a good family. They kept him to themselves. They were very poor, still are. I can't say anything bad about the family. I don't know what else I can tell you except that I wish I knew all the people involved.
Did he say? Because our belief is the actual killings was probably 3 people. We think, that each person took a party.
Well, I cannot imagine me coming against you or anybody else, and me tying up you or anybody else or myself. I would fight before I would tie somebody up. So, and lifting someone, no.
Can I ask you a question? Did Smokey work at that time in 1960? Did he actually work out of the lot?
No.
No?
As far as I know, no, he did not. But after that happened, Harold never went back into Starved Rock unless we drove him in. And my sister happened to have me in the vehicle. And it was probably in 2000, late 2005, early 2006. And he didn't want to go to Starved Rock. Well, she drove through, and right where St. Louis Canyon is, he says, okay, you're in here now, just drive right straight through and up the hill and get out of here. Okay. Mm-hmm. He never ever walked into there. Never talked about it until...
Did he say anything about how they put the bodies in the canyon?
They were lowered.
They were lowered down?
They were lowered down.
By ropes?
I don't know if it was rope at the time or chain, but they were lowered. Somebody was at the bottom, and, the only thing that he said about Chester is Chester knew Matheson State Park and Starved Rock State Park because he walked it every day. He's got asthma. Okay, so he had to walk. And he knew it like the back of his hand and so on and so forth. And he said, if anything, if you wanted something hidden, Chester would be the person that you could hide something, okay? Now, whether Chester hid something on this or not, I do not know.
Did he say what they killed the women with?
No. But one person, when we were selling Harold's stuff down on the lots...
They killed the women with?
No. But one person, when we were selling Harold's stuff down on the lots down in Seatonville, absolutely wanted his hammer back. My brother had his hammer for over 27 years. He says, I asked your brother for that hammer. I won't give you his name, but I know him. That put a big question mark, suspicion. Another man I know that was my brother's friend changed his name for 30 years and then changed it back to his own name. And he lives out in Nevada.
Who's that?
I won't give you names.
Do you think he was involved?
Yes, I do. Because at the time I can remember my mom saying,